My name is Garrett Campbell. I've done over $8 million in sales, and I've trained hundreds of sales reps, and I've placed hundreds of sales reps into different businesses. I've scaled multiple sales teams to 8 figures. And in this video, you guys loved the video from last week where we focused on Michael Scott and his sales ability from The Office. So we're doing a little encore here with Jim and Dwight. So let's see what they got. And then as always, I will decide on a scale from 1 to 10, how I feel about these reps, what I like, what I don't like about them. And at the end of it, I'll tell you if I would hire them or fire them.
Leave the keys.
You still do that thing?
Leave the keys.
Let's go. That's hilarious. You could call me crazy for this, but when I was earlier on in my sales career, I would literally go on a run every morning and I would listen to a successful sales call, and then I would write freaking in like a notebook, like a whole front and back page about a bunch of crazy negative shit that would happen to my prospects if they didn't buy. So like a lot of the things that I would sell that have like a financial like ROI attached to it. If they don't buy this, they could get in a fight with their wife and get divorced, and then their kids could have issues internally because they had divorced parents. You know, they could like go homeless, like their business could go under and they could give up on entrepreneurship. I would just rattle off all these negative things that could happen if they don't buy my service. And that was like my weird way of getting like mentally primed for the day, to where I could just like care about the human being in front of me that I was selling to, and not just get in the mundane flow of just taking calls all day, every day, and basically not go through the motions. It helped me like care about the person and like be present. And for Dwight, that's listening to rock music and fucking punching the seat and playing air guitar. So different strokes for different folks.
We can offer our biggest discounts on 30% recycled and ultra premium laser.
Okay. Can I use your phone? Yeah, sure, go ahead.
I like how Jim is like leaning forward and then the other guy's leaning forward too. So when you do in-person sales, and even over Zoom, it works too. There's something called mirroring, which is where you mirror their behavior. And if you look at like a couple that's dating, or if you look at friends, you'll notice their feet will be pointed the same way if they're like eating together. You'll notice that they'll use the same lingo, their bodies will be positioned in the same way, and they kind of just copy each other.
Damn! Okay, stop copying me.
And you can like mimic or like hack this level of friendship and like close connection, but it's kind of copying what they do. So Jim's lean forward, the other guy's lean forward. It's a way to like hack rapport.
Sure, go ahead.
Let me talk to you about a few of the other things we can offer. Namely, we know the tax season's coming up, so by April 1st, we can have you fully stocked.
1.
We have discount prices on ink cartridges.
3.
And also any forms that you're gonna need.
7.
We can custom make them.
Well, I appreciate what you guys are saying, but it makes more fiscal sense.
What Dwight's doing here is called an active demonstration. Let's see how it plays out.
To go with one of the big guys.
Sure. That's true. We can't compete with their prices, but let me ask you something. How important to you is customer service?
It's very.
Please keep holding. Your call is very important to us.
It's one of the big guys. Been on hold this whole time.
And this
is what they're doing. So they're displaying their USP, their unique selling proposition, to be bigger than the thing that's not as important to him, which is going with the more established company, like the big guys, right? Because it's probably cheaper. So what he's doing here is showing how price is less important than customer service. And if customer service is important to you, and he didn't say, well, customer service is important to you, right? He asked them, is this important to you? And he's like, yeah, it's very important to me. And then he's displaying how they have shitty customer service by literally calling them and making them do it in front of him. It's fucking genius. I love this.
and this is Dunder Mifflin.
Dunder Mifflin Customer Service, this is Kelly.
Hey Kelly, it's Jim.
Oh my god, Jim, how are you? I wanted to tell you.
He just hung up on her ass.
It's got my cell number, my pager number, my home number, and my other pager number. I never take vacations, I never get sick, and I don't celebrate any major holidays.
All right, I get it. We got a deal.
All right. The salesmen
Too easy. I love it. Let's go.
have a commission cap, but we figured out a way around it.
Lloyd Gross is a fictional salesman we invent.
Bro, commission cap is fucking whack. Like, you should never have a ceiling on how much money you make as a sales rep. And if you do, the company's literally designed their commission structure to fuck you over as a sales rep so they can have higher profit margins and they can pay you less money. It will make A-player sales reps leave the company.
I am resigning.
So they'll give you health insurance and they'll give you like the couple little benefits and stuff like that to make you feel all comfortable and feel like you can't leave. But at the end of the day, if you're in a sales role, but they don't fucking handicap you and they don't put a ceiling on how much money you can make and you can make as much money as you want, you will always make more than still having to pay health insurance and dental and yada yada. It fucking enrages me when companies do this.
How do I put this? Steal from the company, embezzle, to commit fraud.
Okay, it sounds sketchy, but it helps us get more money.
Yes.
Pam made a drawing of Lloyd. He is a blend of all the salesmen.
This also sounds like a recipe of like absolutely getting fired. This seems sketchy.
Stone & Son Suit Warehouse recently lost their paper provider. They're a family-owned business. Jim and I used to clean up at those. We'd go in pretending to be family. Brothers. We did it at a family-owned law firm, at a family-owned construction company, and a family-owned motorcycle store. Jim and Dwight Schrute. I was the dynamic, likable winner that was doted upon by Mom.
There's nothing better than having a sales rep on the sales team that you're on that you just like vibe and like flow with. Like, I won't name this, you know what, fuck it, I'll name his name. This dude, Javion. Like, I was on a sales team with him and dude, we would learn so much. Like, I gave him tons of free game. Month one, took his close rate from like 20% to like 45%. And then he ended up doing little iterations of different things on his sales calls that I would learn from and he would make me more money. Like when you have a sales rep, it's like dedicated to their craft and they're fun to just work with. It's like being in a sports team and like you have someone who's just like about it and like works hard but like has fun in the process. When you have that like dynamic duo between two sales guys, it's the funnest fucking thing in the world. And sales gals, of course. The girls can run it up in sales too.
Hold on. Is this him?
What?
Is that him?
It's him. Do something. Get out.
What?
Go.
What am I gonna do? I don't...
Go slash his tires. Go dent his hood. That's it? Oh, that's great. That's like a 5-second delay.
Dwight!
Go! Hit the NOS.
Nas? You mean like in Fast and Furious?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I definitely am.
This reminds me so much of when you have a prospect that books like 5 different sales calls with all of your competitors and you guys are like all following up and like trying to display like why you're better than the other and different things like that. And they're like telling you different things the other sales reps saying and they're like, that guy's full of shit. And you go back and forth with them. It's fun. It's like battle of the best sales rep. Like honestly, when I hear a prospect say that they're talking with multiple competitors, I get excited, which I know maybe sounds weird because it means they've already mentally decided on buying. It's just a game of who am I gonna give money to, not am I gonna pay for something or not. And that's way fucking easier, especially when you sell a service that's actually good. And it's like actually better than the competitor. And that's key. Hopefully they have some type of advantage over some of these other companies aside from just customer service because they pull that card heavy, but they need a little bit more than that.
Definitely have Nas.
Hit the NOS.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Brace yourself. 3,
We got
2,
it. Go.
1. Here we go!
Ready? Go, 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 go.
All right, he needs to calm down a little bit and get in the zone before this call. Or not call, in-person meeting. He's about to fumble the bag.
Hello, sir. Good day. Dwight K. Schrute, Dunder Mifflin Scranton. Forgive my pants.
He just called this girl sir. That's a tough start.
They fell down. An appointment with Mr. Ramesh, please. Right now is fine. No. I was here first. Dwight K. Schrute, Dunder Mifflin Scranton.
What's going on?
Mr. Ramesh, Harry Janarone, Dunder Mifflin, Syracuse.
I was here first.
Sorry about this,
I already made an appointment.
Oh, Dunder Mifflin, Syracuse. So they're literally just different locations inside the same company. So they literally sell the same shit. It's interesting. Okay, let's see. So they're just competing to see which branch is better than the other branch and who gets the commission?
With your
Let me
secretary.
stop you all right here. I've already picked a new paper supplier.
Wait, it's not DM Utica, is it?
No, it's not Dunder Mifflin at all, actually. It's Big Red Paper Company.
Big Red Paper Company?
Mm-hmm.
Yes!
Here's what's going to happen.
No way. I've seen The Office a little bit. What's that dude's name? Andy? I think Andy? Dude's a character. He a little fruity. I'm surprised he got the deal through.
I am going to have to fix you, manage you to on a more personal scale, a more micro form of management. Jim, what is that called?
Okay, so they're doing some mock calls here. So mock calls are basically where one person acts like the prospect, other person acts like the sales rep, obviously, and you try to close each other. Like you try to close him, and then you flip it to where the other person is the prospect, the other person is the sales rep, and then one person tries to close the other person. It's a good common way of like getting reps in, whether it's outside of sales team meetings or inside of sales team meetings. And it's always fun because some people, depending on how big the sales team is, they get a little nervous in the spotlight and they act a little different than they would. And some prospects are funny as hell because they'll throw out wild objections and then you just gotta like roll with the punches. So let's see how, I'm assuming they're gonna go a little hard on each other. Let's see what they do.
Jim, what is that called?
Microagreement?
Boom. Yes. Now, Jim is going to be the client. Dwight, you're going to have to sell to him without being aggressive, hostile, or difficult. Let's go.
All right, fine. Ring, ring.
Hello?
Hello, this is Dwight Schrute from the Dunder Mifflin Paper Company.
Wow, that's great, because I need paper.
Excellent, then you are in luck because we are having a limited time offer only on everything.
Wow, this is my lucky day.
You can't just leave with the offer like that. There's so many micro commitments that needs to actually happen in a sale. If we're talking about Dunder Mifflin paper here, I'm really riffing. Bear with me if I fuck up a little. There are multiple sales that needs to happen before you actually sell the paper. At first, they need sold on the person. So Jim needs sold on Dwight because if you can't even listen to this guy or trust this guy, they're not gonna buy anything anyway. So you need to sell them on you as a person. So that's why leading with rapport is just good, generally. Then they need sold on the fact that they need paper or need to switch paper providers. They need sold on that as a fact. Whatever USP Dunder Mifflin has, they currently lack, and that is important to them. And then it's like, cool. So if you need paper, you're leaving your other paper provider, and you've agreed to already do that, and you've agreed that customer service, which is their USP, is important to you, what company are you gonna go with? And then they'll kind of work their way down, narrowing it down to the companies that have the best customer service, which is in fact Dunder Mifflin, and then they sell their fucking paper. He just went straight to the offer at the very end and skipped all those micro commitments, all those necessary steps that need to happen. So regardless of whatever you're selling, you need to ask yourself what quote unquote sales need to happen based off the example I just gave, like Dunder Mifflin, and then just like act accordingly and focus on hitting all those points before you even think about selling your stuff. So he led with the offer way too fast here.
Wow, this is my lucky day.
Ask him his name.
What is your name, sir?
I am Bill Buttlicker.
Really, that's your real name?
How dare you? My family built this country, by the
Be
way.
respectful, Dwight, please.
Yes, Michael.
Could you hold on 1 second? That's my other line.
What? No, but I...
Hello? Yeah. No, I'm just on the phone with this stupid salesman. He's so dumb. Probably just gonna keep him on the line forever and not buy anything. Okay.
It's up to you to change his mind.
Sorry, that was a family emergency.
Oh, no, what's wrong?
You know what? That's private.
Boundaries, Dwight, come on.
I'm sorry, Mr. Buttlicker. As I was saying,
Son,
we're
you
having
just
a
have to
limited...
speak up a little bit louder. I'm hard of hearing.
He's hard if he's an old man.
Okay, as I was saying, right now we are having...
Talk louder.
Okay, our prices have never been lower.
Son, you have to talk louder.
Never been lower.
What?
Talking too much, not asking any questions. Like you could tell, like with the age old, like sell me this pen. The second someone starts talking about the features of the pen before they ask a question, I know they fucking suck at sales. And like he's just all like, here's our offer, here's how we're cheap. And you just will lose. It's just a fact. Ask questions. That's how you win in sales. And also this scene is just fucking hilarious because so many like sales reps, when they do mock calls and sales team meetings, act totally out of pocket, and it actually in a weird way really prepares you for like interesting prospects that are out of pocket.
Louder, son!
Buttlicker, our prices have never been lower.
Okay, stop it. That is totally inappropriate. You never yell at the client. You
Now
never
you listen to
yell at the
me,
client.
sir.
Here we go.
The 3 words I would describe you as is aggressive,
Yes.
hostile, and definitely difficult.
Give me the phone.
I'm
Give me the
irate
phone.
right
Give
now.
me the phone.
Please give me
He's
another
irate.
chance.
Give me the phone.
Mr. Buttlicker.
Give me the phone.
I have to put you on with my boss.
Well, I should hope so. Who is this?
Hello, this is Michael Scott, regional manager.
Well, this is William M. Buttlicker.
Hello, Mr. Buttlicker. How may we help you?
Michael, I like the sound of your voice. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy $1 million worth of paper products today.
See how it's done? Thank you very much, sir. I don't think you'll regret it. You know what I did?
You're the master. There is one condition, Michael.
Yes.
You have to fire the salesman that treated me so terribly.
Don't do it, Michael.
It's $1 million sale.
So we came to the end of the video and we got to rate both these sales reps. Jim's a G. I like Jim. I would 10 out of 10 absolutely hire Jim. Dwight, nah. I give Dwight the 2 out of 10. I would never hire him in a million years. He has the worst sales personality ever. If you just can't get along with anyone and everyone, you're just not meant to be in sales. Like Jim can get along with anyone and everyone, and he just has good social ability. If you put those 2 sales reps next to each other, it's just so obvious who's getting hired. But that is it for this video. So the office aside here, if you're currently a sales rep or you have sales experience and you want super hands-on sales training from me and guaranteed placement into remote 6-figure high-ticket sales jobs, you can go to theclosingbubble.com. The link is below. Go ahead and check us out, watch our video, go from there. If you're newer to sales or just want to like kind of check me out a little bit on a cheaper end, you can go to RCA, the Remote Closer Accelerator. That's our school community for sales reps. You can learn a ton, learn how to land high-ticket sales roles, and most importantly, sell in high-ticket sales, make some money. And if you are a business owner and you want to hire sales reps, we have one of the largest repositories of sales reps that are the best of the best. You can go below to hiresalesreps.io and hire sales reps from us for free. So that's it for this video. I'll catch you guys on the next one.